You could be hundreds, even thousands of dollars richer if you make the right financial moves before the end of the year hits. Ray Levitre is a certified financial planner and the author of the book, 20 Retirement Decisions You Need to Make Right Now. Ray has identified 3 key decisions you need to make right now before the end of the year. Number 1 has to do with the capital gains tax and how to avoid that. Walk me through how to do that.
Right. The strategy is pretty easy. What you do is go into your investment portfolio and see if, first of all, if you sold anything that you made some money on. And if that's the case, we can go into your portfolio, try to find something that's trading at a loss, take the loss to offset the gain.
So an example, if someone had maybe sold some stock, some Apple stock earlier in the year, and had made some money off of that, maybe made, let's say, $10,000, you would then try to find, for example, like an IBM stock that had a $10,000 loss. Is that what the deal is?
Yeah, exactly. So if I sell IBM, I incur that $10,000 loss. And that $10,000 gain is then offset with the $10,000 loss, and the result is no taxes.
And by doing that, then you don't have to pay any of the capital gains tax that you would normally have had to have paid if you wouldn't have been able to find a way to negate that, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's great for people who are maybe in the middle range of saving, when they have a retirement plan and a portfolio that they're trying to manage right there. Let me jump to something that maybe people are starting in maybe a little bit earlier on. If they've got an IRA, 2010, this is the key year to make some changes where you have to convert that to a Roth. Explain that.
Yeah, there's some special advantages in 2010 that aren't available in the future. Essentially, with the Roth conversion, what you do is take money from your traditional IRA and move it to your Roth IRA. In the process, you have to pay taxes on that money. So why would you want to pay taxes on that money? The reason would be I'll pay taxes now and hopefully avoid paying taxes in a higher bracket later. So very simply, I move money from an account that's never been taxed, pay taxes, put it in an account that's tax-free and comes out tax-free at retirement. And
as we saw on the screen just now, in 2010, you're able to, if you do have to pay taxes on that, you can actually spread that out a little bit more over more years than in the past you'd be able to.
Exactly.
Do, right?
You can spread it out into 2011, 2012, and that's a provision that is only going to be in 2010.
Okay, it's another reason to move on that right now. One more thing is that people need to do is to avoid the 50% penalty. This is for people who are a little bit older, who have to be over 70 and a half years old and are in the retirement years. What do they do here?
Exactly. If you're over 70 and a half, you have to take out money from your IRA. And if you don't, you'll pay a 50% penalty. So let's assume that you're over 70 and a half, you're supposed to take out $20,000 from your IRA, and you don't. If that's the case, you'll pay a $10,000 penalty that's easily avoided by just simply taking that distribution.
If people do that, they take that money out, they have to spend it, can they reinvest it in something else, or what do you...
Good question. No, they don't have to spend it. They can put the money into another investment account and continue to invest it as they had previously. It's
just moving the money and making sure you know what you're doing. See, a lot of stuff that you're talking about, I don't really understand a lot of it. That's the importance of having a certified financial planner and someone who has a plan and can walk you through all this stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And these are some things you really need to do before the end of the year, and they're easy things. You just have to have the heads up, look in your portfolio, make some adjustments.
Be aware of all that kind of stuff. Ray knows all the kind of the answers. Whatever kind of questions you might know, he knows all how to walk you through all that stuff. You're doing a great giveaway right now as well. He's written the book on how to retire, 20 retirement decisions you need to make right now. That's the book right there, and he wants it to give it to you. Go to his website right there, networthadvice.com. Click on the button that says Contact Us right there on the right-hand side. Click on that and tell them you'd like that. The first 50 people to request a book will get a free copy, and we'll have a link on